The Newsday continues here on One News Now. I'm Sean Yao. The SUV driver who ran over a security guard in Mandaluyong City was again a no-show at the hearing set by the Land Transportation Office. Mon Gualvez is reporting to us over the phone for more details. Mon, what's the next step now for the LTO? Where is the driver of this SUV?
Sean, the Land Transportation Office will now move forward with the case based on the evidence that's currently available. This is after the viral SUV driver who hit a security guard in Mandaluyong City did not show up for a second time in the hearing today. The driver was first summoned earlier this week but did not show up as well. He was given until 1 p.m. today to appear, but neither him nor his lawyers showed up. Meanwhile, his victim, Christian Floralde, was already discharged from the hospital. Although he's still experiencing pain on the right side of his stomach where he was run over by the SUV, Floralde says he is firm in taking the case to the court against the driver. Sean, the LTO Special Committee is set to meet on the case in which the driver could have his license revoked if proven negligent. Sean?
Right, thank you so much for that update. Mon Gualvez reporting to us over the phone. And at least 18 immigration officers involved in the so-called Pastilla scheme have been dismissed. The Justice Department said they were found administratively liable for grave misconduct and gross neglect of duty. The Office of the Ombudsman recently filed graft charges against 43 immigration personnel over their alleged involvement in the Pastilla scheme. The Ombudsman said the Pastilla scheme allowed the unregulated entry of Chinese nationals into the country. And labor officials are concerned over the possible rise of child labor cases under the COVID-19 pandemic. The Bureau of Workers with Special Concerns reported some 872,000 cases of children aged 5 to 17 years old who are already working as of 2020. Out of this number, almost 600,000 are considered child labor. Most of them are teenage boys working in the agricultural sector.
We are calling on a comprehensive social protection programs and systems para po sa ating mga kabataan sa child labor dahil we see it as a very critical, it is a critical role para po maprotektahan po natin lalo ang ating mga kabataan.
One News Now will be back with more stories after this quick break. Keep it here. You're still watching One News Now. I'm Sean Yao. With oil prices soaring, one financial expert gives some tips on how to stay on budget. Mobile journalist Pam Vasquez with the details.
From basic goods to fuel, prices of daily essentials have been making a dent in everyone's wallet these days. Just this Tuesday, a big-time oil price hike was implemented and another round is expected next week. Question is, how can one stay on budget and still save money? Financial expert Vince Rapisura tells 1PHS sa totoo lang, in order to save on gas, one has to travel with fuel efficiency in mind.
Planuhin talaga natin kung saan tayo pupunta, ano yung mga trips na gagawin natin. Kung pwedeng magsabay-sabay na lang tayong lumabas ng bahay, hindi na magkanya-kanya.
Aside from carpooling, he also encouraged taking public transportation. Rapisura added that motorists should consider filling up their tank at gas stations away from main thoroughfares.
Tumingin tayo dun sa mga out of the highway kasi usually mas mahal ang overhead ng mga gasolinahan sa mga main thoroughfares.
He also advised the public to take advantage of promos, such as cashbacks or rebates offered through credit cards. Meanwhile, for grocery shopping, Rapisura added that one must carefully plan ahead to cut costs and avoid unnecessary expenses.
I-avoid natin yung impulse buying kasi kapag tayo ay gutom o kaya pagod tapos doon tayo mag-grocery, mas mayroon tayong propensity to spend na hindi na natin pag-iisipan. Sa supermarket, meron kasi yung usually na sale portion. Pwede mong tignan doon.
And with everything now available online, Rapisura said that it's also important to consider whether it's worth it to shop yourself or order off the internet instead, as delivery platforms also offer affordable fees. Mobile journalist Pamela Vasquez, We Are One News.
A gunman opened fire at a manufacturing facility in Maryland in USA, killing at least 3 people. According to authorities, the shooter used a semi-automatic pistol. The 23-year-old suspect also sustained injuries after exchanging gunfire with the police while trying to flee. This is the latest in a series of shooting incidents in the United States. Meanwhile, the U.S. House of Representatives has passed a measure raising the minimum age for buying firearms from 18 years old to 21 years old. However, this bill is expected to languish in the U.S. Senate. For more updates, visit News 5, The Philippine Star, and Business World online. Visit our website, onenews.ph, for more in-depth analysis. You can also catch One News on Signal Play. Register for a free account at www.signalplay.com and stream One News live anytime, anywhere. Masks on, wash hands, and stay safe, Philippines. I am Sean Yao. We are One News.